I did.
Wanted.
After these things, the word of the Lord came to Abraham in a vision, saying, "Fear not, Abram, I am your shield, your abundant compensation, your reward shall be exceedingly great." And Abram said, "Lord God, what can you give me, since I am going up from this world childless? And he who shall be the owner and the heir of my house is the steward Eleazar of Damascus." And Abram continued, "Look, you have given me no child, and a servant born in my house is my heir." And behold, the word of the Lord came to him, saying, "This man shall not be your heir, but he who shall come from your body shall be your heir." And he brought him outside his tent into the starlight and said, "Look now toward the heaven and count the stars, if you are able to number them." And he said to him, "So shall your descendants be." And Abraham believed and trusted in God, and remained steadfast to the Lord, and counted it to him as righteousness, right standing with the Lord. And he said to him, "I am the same Lord who brought you out of Ur of the Chaldees to give you this land as an inheritance." But Abram said, "Lord God, by what shall I know that I shall inherit it?" And he said to him, "Bring me a heifer 3 years old, and a she-goat 3 years old, a ram 3 years old, a turtle dove, and a young pigeon." And he brought him all these and cut them down in the middle, cut them down the middle into halves, and laid each half opposite the other. But the birds he did not divide. And when the birds of prey swooped down upon their carcasses, Abram drove them away. When the sun was setting, a deep sleep overcame Abram, and a horror terror shut him. A great darkness assailed and oppressed him, and God said to Abram, "Know positively that your descendants will be strangers, dwelling as temporary residents in a land that is not theirs, Egypt, and they will be slaves there, and will be afflicted and oppressed for 400 years. But I will bring judgment on the nation whom they will serve, and afterward they will come out with great possessions. And you shall go to your fathers in peace, and you shall be buried at a good old holy age. And in the 4th generation they, your descendants, shall come back here to Canaan again, for the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full and complete." When the sun had gone down and a thick darkness had come on, behold, a smoky oven and a flaming torch passed between those pieces. On the same day the Lord made a covenant and promise pledged with Abram, saying, "To your descendants I have given this land from the river of Egypt, to the great river Euphrates, the land of the Kenites, the Kenizzites, the Cadmonites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Rephaim, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Girgashites, and the Jebusites."